Attention, this following video that you are about to watch will be enhanced by an external website that filters low-quality audio by AI entirely. Parts of this video will contain some parts that are enhanced by artificial intelligence entirely. Please take heed of this warning that the original might affect their voices once enhanced. This means that the speech you hear will be crystal clear, rather than the original ones aforementioned. Some high-definition or high-quality voices will not be enhanced. Examples are Brian, James, Tom, etc., as it is reason to believe that it will be impossible to enhance high-quality voices. However, it is possible that only some that contain low-quality voices will be enhanced further, to digitally remaster not only video, but audio content and performance. It might also optimize the audio to ensure speech can be heard clearly. Video and audio discretion authorized by the viewer is strongly advised.
Do take note that this video will be skipped so as to not spread too much confusion. However, some low-quality voices will be partially enhanced, and the rest will leave omitted. If you're not sure why this content is skipped, it is highly likely that the first showing of this video might render the captions unreadable, or the subtitles have only minimal languages used. Suggest watching the original video first before watching this video with remastered audio content.
As you might know, me and my brothers recently created many concepts from this year. This ranged from year after year until in the now present year, more concepts had been edited. As a main freelancer and a manga illustrator like me, I always tend to let the old times be far away in the past, while I'm still at work. Me and my brothers had made other concepts in recent years, but this may never last long. As you see, my mentor Mishia Hirota made other concepts inspired along with me and my brothers. As we move on to the future, my mentor of mine decided to show some other concepts not featured by me nor my brothers.
In fact, when I was like you, I tend to fancy one of your other concepts, but never mind, it's for more style. Even if I'm partnered by you, I guess.
As an example, do you have other edited illustrations in which it was inspired by you?
Yes. Many of them are edited in the version of me, as result in a rapper-like style. Here are the other main examples obtained through your original versions made for you. As to what I said, this sixth concept is particularly rapper-like. In all forms, I edited your other original versions to make it stand out, as predicted.
Well, aside from their names, I've decided to keep it unknown for their identity. An artist never gives names through new concepts, even if it's edited.
Assume that your original concept tends to give the Calvin Burnside and Colonel Claxton concept vibe, and although I might take that word for granted.
That's right. Although your concept differs not just like the original, it might still retain its current feeling.
You couldn't tell I was a rip-off of Calvin Burnside, as many people say I look like the counterpart of him.
Look, no one can really figure the difference of my edited characteristics. Even if I do still look like the rip-off of Colonel Claxton, he refers to me as an eldest sibling.
But don't get me wrong. We didn't reveal our identities though, although assume our profiles were considerably unknown and unheard of.
We tend to give it a secret, and we never tell people our names while we're new to the group.
So for the likes of things, it seems that you do inspire my other concepts not referred to me, right?
Right again, Susumu. This sixth concept came over your original concepts, interpreted by your brothers Shohei Jutori and Shingo Komagine. But not you, Susumu.
I suppose that you could say that my version of your concepts really differs the resemblance.
Yes. And to speed up forward, here are the next remaining concepts edited by me as well. This seventh concept, and like I said recently, is pretty much rapper-like in most cases. And did you notice what Calvin Burnside is wearing with a different shirt on?
Well, all I could see is Calvin Sorry again. I just couldn't retort my temper. Like I was saying, he's wearing a yellow shirt with a blue star, seemingly that your character looks like an edited Texan version of Calvin Burnside.
Do I?
No, but you sure do look like one of the guys you elected during your last prom night.
Wait till I get my hands on you, you no good colonel.
So it appears that your edited concept also looks like a Hanna-Barbera inspiration of said Calvin and the Colonel characters, isn't it right?
Right again, Susumu Matsushita. They do look like the HB version of my edited concept, albeit your original third concept, in which you and your brother recently drew years ago.
So for the likes of things, you have many more inspirations than me and my brothers, although I along with my brothers tend to revive the old looks in all of my other concepts.
Yes, in fact, to go forward another concept, here's another one that you would like to know about.
Wait a minute, Claxon, where in the world are you? Have time to see you and your whole body right here, right now.
I can't find my recent clothes.
I looked everywhere and it doesn't seem to have something very casual to up my facta. And by I mean facta, I mean something with a black tuxedo and a bounty. Well, I didn't expect it to happen, but choosing some new clothing doesn't have luck on me. Or does it?
So this next concept is not that much of the 60s to 70s fashion. But like you said, you're keeping the old concepts alive, like the rest of your other concepts.
I think you are right in my opinion. As a manga illustrator and artist like myself, me and my brothers relive the nostalgia of when I was at work, which is 17 years ago.
That's right, Suzumu. We brothers tend to inspire one of your art plus your concepts since we're on his side.
Not unlike his hobby, we tend to have different hobbies than Susumu's.
Right again, Shohei, Shingo. And to add some detail, this 8th concept matches what I do in my spare time, and so do my brothers here in Japan, in the year 1963.
Maybe so, Susumu Matsushita. But you may probably know that I edited the other fragments of the characters, but not the portion of it.
I see. Sounds like an improvement between my other concept which influenced Ishikawa's original form.
You couldn't believe for 1 second I was not like Colonel Claxon, but the truth is that I was one-on-one between my rival enemy, not just like my other rival sibling.
If there was one, we would look eye to eye from appearance to appearance between our counterparts of us.
So it really counts, then. Wonder why you made your edited concepts so different than me.
That's one thing. The other is that I took the courage to put details to this character and the others, but occasionally these concepts do refer to one of the other artists.
Well, while that's settled, are there many more other concepts you might still add to it?
Well, there is one. As you can see, this is the original Boogie Bear. Most of them could know that this character is taken from CB Bears from Hanna-Barbera.
So there's an original Boogie Bear, okay. Do you have any other concepts of that original character?
We only have a selection of them, Susumu Matsushita. Do not look at the changes to my edited concept of the original. You see, I took plenty of time to choose a different outfit and color, and the changes I made are entirely by me.
So it appears that your original Boogie Bear now has a different outfit but retains its color and gives your second color a new look. That seems pretty interesting.
You are right again. And by the way, here is another edited concept.
Oh, see that bear right next to me? He actually looks like Norm, but by a slightly different appearance with the additional props that go with it.
So he actually looks like Norm from the North Pole, right? I couldn't tell for 1 minute from his different appearance and I seem to know what and why his skin is polar white.
Well, I guess that you're right, Susumu. Seeming that my concept compared to the original do match just like Norm of the North Pole.
I may be like Boogie's rival enemy, but look on the bright side. I'm looking just like Norm the Polar Bear.
And while we're still interested in this topic, here is my third edited concept. Remind the changes to its different appearances of Boogie Bear. Not only do I retain the original, but I added second colors to picture a heroic look of him.
So, that kind of looks like you've done something very interesting. Am I correct?
Correct. This also adjusts the look of his new appearance of Boogie Bear, if I can recall myself. So these guys are the CB Bears, as original as it could be. Well, at least. So to make this happen, not only do I create the same concept, I only edit these guys first.
Well, it can take one dose of magic to transform them into their heroic appearances.
I believe you are correct again. It kind of looks like when you transform yourself into a superhero. So, watch what happens when the original gets edited by me.
So this is what transformation looks like in your universe, is it?
Again, you are correct. Although they do have their normal names, such as Hustle Bear, Bump Bear, and Boogie Bear, they could also use their superhero names, entitled by me.
So guys, how do you like our new names? Mine was Macho Bear. And what was your new names? I could have preferred my name was Mr. X, but I decided that Master Bump X's were better than plain old Mr. X. So, I prefer Master Bump X, Macho Bear.
And mine is the Spark Plug Boogaloo Bear, or just call me Spark Plug Boogie for short. It's pretty obvious that the name Spark Plug contains a sobriquet, aside from Little John.
Aside from their original names, their new ones were Macho Bear, Mr. X, or Master Bump X, and Spark Plug Boogaloo Bear, or for short, Spark Plug Boogie.
Yeah, you could say that. After all, I've created and edited them to look like superheroes.
We are going to have to stop here because we don't want to have any confusion for the remainder of this video. For now, we are going to leave this video omitted for future refurbishments.
However, it has come to our attention that there will be future videos that will contain future enhancement for low-quality voices in the coming years. Do take mind in the future that the videos mentioned will be remastered soon.